Good morning, this is Pam Smith. I'm a Master Gardener with Fremont County Extension Office, and today we're going to be demonstrating and talking about deadheading of annuals and perennials. So, you ready? Okay, the first flower is a daisy, a Shasta daisy. And one of the reasons you need to deadhead, you say, why do I need to deadhead? If you don't, the plant will just put all its energy into making seed for next year. So if you don't deadhead, it'll bloom once and that'll be it. And I'm sure you want it to continue to bloom throughout the season. So in the Shasta daisy, a lot of people will just snip the top off. But then the whole stem will just die and turn brown and won't produce any more flowers. So what you need to do is come down, let's see if we can find one. Of course I can't find one today. Well, come down all the way to the bottom and just take the whole thing out, and then it'll produce a new stem and a new bud. Let's go over here to the coreopsis. As you can see, I've got a lot of deadheading to do. Same with this, don't just snip the top off. Go down to where the next leaves are starting and snip it there, and then a bud eventually will come out here. Same over and over again. And if you have a lot to do like I do, don't get discouraged. Just do a little at a time if you have to, and take a break, have some coffee, tea. Okay. Let's go and do the petunias. Petunias. A lot of people think you just pull out the spent blossom. But if you do that, let's do this one here. You will see that what is left behind, if you can get in, see the little seeds? The plant's like, okay, I'm just producing seeds, I don't need to produce any more blossoms. And it will just eventually quit blooming at all. So when you do petunias, make sure you snip the whole thing off. And as you can see, I've been neglecting this one. There's lots that have fallen off on their own. I need my bucket. Some plants, like the impatiens over here, the white and the red, are what they call self-cleaning. You don't have to deadhead them, thankfully. And then there are some hybrids, like the Million Bells, that don't need to be deadheaded. They will just continue to bloom all year. Okay, here's the salvia on the side of my house. This is one of my favorite plants. It attracts butterflies, bees, even the finch will come and hang off and eat the seeds from these spent blossoms. And I have deer come through twice a day and they won't touch it. And it needs very little water. So when you do this one, can you zoom in? You can see a new little bud coming in right there. So you snip it right there. This one Also, there's a tiny little bud, so we'll snip it there. This one, I don't see a bud, so you will go down to where you see the 2 leaves coming and snip it there. And continue on. I know there's a lot here, but if you want it to bloom all season, again, you really have to do all this deadheading. On the daylily, they're easy. All you have to do is go all the way down to the bottom, snip them to encourage new blossoms. Otherwise, all the energy will go into these seed pods. I haven't done it during this, but you really should sanitize your tools between flowers, so in case one has a disease, you don't contaminate the next plant. Another little tidbit's not related to deadheading. If you have to have sewer cleanouts installed at your house in an odd place, you can buy these artificial rocks to cover them up. And then I just built a new flower bed around it. Okay, I hope that's helped. That's about it for today. If anyone needs any help, you can always call Fremont County Master Gardeners at 276-7390, and we can answer your questions and give you some guidance. Thank you.